Hi everybody, it is Jim with Ahh-Some, and I wanted to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch the upcoming video. My goal is to always make these as short as possible, but oftentimes I speak too much and I'm simply trying to get out as much information as possible. So I'm going to leave this brief. I will talk to you at the end of the video. I do hope that you stick around to the end. Might be a nice little surprise for you at the end for those of you who actually take the time to watch the whole thing. All right, we'll see you at the end. Good afternoon, Jim with Ahh-Some Water Care here today with my brand spanking new hot tub. Just got delivered about 3 hours ago. We've got her filled up. There's just fresh water out of the garden hose in here. For those of you who have seen my previous videos, I had an old Hot Springs Aria that had reached the end of its usable life. So last week, my wife and I decided to go get a new one and had it delivered today. So as you know, the first thing you want to do with a brand new hot tub is purge your hot tub. I have no idea how long this has been sitting since it was manufactured, wet tested, and then put in a box and shrink wrapped. I have no idea how long it is, and I am fairly confident that it's been more than a couple days. So because of that, when the hot tub manufacturers make these hot tubs, they wet test them, and that water sits in the plumbing system, in some cases for weeks and months at a time, just breeding bacteria, which then turns into biofilm. So we're gonna go ahead and purge this tub today. There hasn't been a human being that's ever sat in this tub yet. You have two ways to purge your tub, either with the Ahh-Some gel or with the Aqua Clarity. I'm going to use the Aqua Clarity today because the water is still cold. It's below 80 degrees, and Ahh-Some gel has a little bit tougher of a time dissolving in water that's not above 90. And I don't want to waste time. I want to get this purge done and drained and get the refill process going right away. So we're going to go ahead and use the Aqua Clarity. The real big benefit of Aqua Clarity is you don't have to worry about getting the water warm. You can purge your hot tub with cold water if need be. So I've already measured out the amount of Aqua Clarity that I need to purge my tub. Now, the first thing I want to do, since this is brand spanking new, is remove my filter cartridges. So I'm going to take those, put them off to the side, because you don't want brand new filter cartridges. You don't want filter cartridges in your tub at all when you're doing a purge. And this is new for me. I don't even know if these come off. We're going to find out, and they do. So I have head covers that are removable. So I want to go ahead and remove my head covers. So that way there, any bacteria that's released does not go onto my brand new head covers. Then I'm going to just simply turn my jets on high. And I've got my 11 ounces of Aqua Clarity, and I'm just going to pour right into the tub. Now, we're going to spend the next 30 minutes purging the tub and seeing what comes out of it. We'll be back to check in about 15 minutes and give you an update as to what's all coming out. All right, so we are about 5 minutes into the purge with the brand spanking new hot tub, and I'm just going to go around here. Look at that. Don't let anybody try to tell you that your brand new hot tub is clean. That's not even the worst part. Look at that. You can see under there. My friends, this is biofilm. This is bacteria. This has been in the plumbing system since they manufactured this tub. And if you don't do a purge before you even sit in your tub, if you don't do the purge, this right here is what is giving all of you a constant struggle with your water. This is why you might enjoy a couple, 3 days, maybe even a week, possibly 2 of great water with your brand new tub. But inevitably, this biofilm impacts your water in an extremely negative way. And this is why brand new hot tub owners tend to have significant water startup issues. Again, brand new hot tub, delivered today. Haven't even stepped foot in it. And this is what we've got. Now you'll also notice that there is not a significant amount of foam. Because I put in the correct dose, I'm getting a little bit, but nowhere near the amount that you get if you overdose. Remember, anytime you're using Ahh-Some or Aqua Clarity, less is more. If you're not 100% certain on the number of gallons that are in your tub, then go with a little bit less. You can always add more to it if need be. So we'll come back here. I'm gonna let this run for another, maybe another 25 minutes, and we'll get her all wiped up. And then I might even, but the water should be warm enough by then, maybe. We could even throw in a couple teaspoons of Ahh-Some just to see if there's anything more in there. But this is with Aqua Clarity. I did not use Ahh-Some on this first purge because the water was a little too cold yet. But we'll be back. All right, so the purge is completed, 30 minutes. And that's what came out. Brand new hot tub. Unbelievable, huh? It's not really unbelievable. But this is all harboring in that tub. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this up and get it all cleaned off. And then I'm probably just gonna go ahead and run it again and see what else comes out, because I want my tub clean and I've got the time to do it. So I'm gonna get this all wiped up. We're not gonna put that on video. If you wanna watch how to purge a tub, I've got other instructional videos out there. This video is intended solely to show you how dirty and nasty a brand new hot tub actually is. So be back in a little bit once I get this all cleaned up. All right, so we're back. Took a few minutes, got the tub nice and cleaned up. Nice soft rag, just go through it, and that will pull all the bacteria off the shell of the tub. Still some floaters in there, that's okay. We're gonna drain this anyway. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and turn these jets back on. I'm not gonna add any more Aqua Clarity or Ahh-Some to the water. There's still enough in there, and let's see if there's anything more that comes out of these jets. So we'll turn the jets on here and let that run. Probably I'll go another, I say we'll probably go 15 minutes and see what else is in there. All right, so as you can see, we are now in round 2 of the purge on the new tub, and we are still pulling out biofilm. Lots of it. Some of you may think that I'm just replaying the same video that I did before. I promise you that I'm not. This is a second cycle, no additional product added. This is just more gunk and grime. It's filling up, and see, I've got my rag to prove that I've already wiped it all down once. And now we've got more coming out. I know I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but now is a good time just to, I guess, kind of remind everybody the reason why we do this. We all want crystal clear, healthy, safe water in our tub. And when you have biofilm that's harboring in the plumbing system, I'm gonna come over here a little bit, but when you have biofilm harboring in your plumbing system, that stuff there, you know, it just creates headaches for water maintenance. So I would much rather take the time now with this brand new tub and get everything out of it and then enjoy my tub. And I'm not going to enjoy it today or probably tomorrow even. That's okay, because even once I get all this done, I have to balance it. That's going to take time too. You know, upwards of a day, day and a half to get this water balanced. So it's okay. And I know we're all eager to get into our new tub and enjoy it. But my words to you would be, let's make sure that we do what we're supposed to do with the tub prior to balancing it, prior to getting into the tub for the first time. So that way there, we spend the time now and we don't have to waste hours upon hours and hours and days trying to figure out why our water, for lack of a better term, sucks when we get our brand new tub. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here. We'll see. I'm gonna let this go for 5 more minutes, wipe everything up again, and then probably let it sit. You know, I'm a big believer that I'm gonna let it sit, and maybe in a few hours I'll come back and run it again and see if there's anything more that comes out. You know, my goal here is to get nothing, and so I'm not at that point yet. So I'm not ready to quit purging the tub. And I've got enough aqua clarity in here that will last me a good 24 hours. So I will purge until this purge is clean. So, all right, folks, that's about all. But I'm certain that I'll be back with another update later on. All right, so we are doing our 3rd purge here in a row. And on the last segment of the video, I kind of said I was just gonna let it sit for a while. I just decided to run the jets again and see what all comes out. So again, this is number 3. Still haven't added anything more to it. We got a little bit there still. There's definitely a little bit there. And we're getting some buildup there and still getting some buildup there. So what I'm actually going to do, just to kind of, I guess, refresh this a little bit, is I'm gonna take this off, and I'm going to, I've already used 11 ounces in here, which is what I want. I'm gonna do another 2 ounces of aqua clarity, just to kind of refresh it. Add a little bit more. We're certainly not getting nearly as much gunk out as we did, but see, I'm glad I kind of did this. So I put the 11 ounces in for the initial purge and then didn't put any additional aqua clarity in, but now that I put the extra 2 ounces in, I'm starting to really foam it here a little bit. And so this is a classic sign of a little bit too much product, the aqua clarity or Ahh-Some, in your tub. I've seen videos where people have foam that's a foot, 2 feet high. That's obviously way, way too much. So we're at the very minor end of too much here. But we're gonna let this run. I've got to actually leave in about 20 minutes for an appointment. But, so that's when I'll let it sit. But I wanted to do a 3rd purge, and obviously I added a little bit more now. So I'm curious to see what more we get out. But I'm gonna let this run for, well, until I leave in about 20 minutes. And then tonight, when I get back, we'll turn the jets on again and see what happens. Hopefully we've gotten everything out. We're obviously, for those of you who've watched from the beginning, we are significantly less than what we were from the beginning. So we're getting to the point where I think we're almost done, but we'll find out. All right, so I've been gone for about 5 hours. Still have the aqua clarity in the water, still have the Ahh-Some in the water, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn these jets on, and this will be the 5th run with the jets on to see if anything comes out. So we let it sit for about 5 hours, let that Ahh-Some work, and now let's see what comes out. And then I'll let this sit overnight anyway. We might not, it's getting pretty close to dark here tonight, so might not see much, but whatever we do see, we'll catch. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of foam in there, just because of the aqua clarity and that's been in there. So we'll run this for a little bit and see what comes out. But this is same water, same aqua clarity. Obviously, in the previous segment of the video, I did add 2 more ounces of aqua clarity to it just to kind of bump it up a little bit. But yeah, it's looking right now, I don't see much of anything. It's hard to see, I know, because it's a little bit dark. But nothing right now is building up, so we might be good. So I'll find out, let this run for about 20 minutes, and I'll still probably, it's kind of getting too late tonight to do anything, so just let it sit overnight and I'll drain it in the morning and give it one more run. But it looks like we got everything out. All right, good morning. So we have let the aqua clarity sit in the tub overnight. Still a little bit in there because you can tell when I turn the jets on, we're getting a little bit of foam. And I want to point out that we did get a little bit of biofilm, not a lot, still a little bit, right along the edge. But as you can see, significantly less than what we had when we first started. So we are getting there. Really very, very minor now. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and let the tub sit for a little bit longer, mainly because I have to leave for an appointment. I'll wipe this up and then I'll let it sit for a little bit longer, and then when I get back early this afternoon, we'll run it one final time and see if anything else comes out. And if nothing else comes out, then we can go ahead and do a quick drain, refill, and start getting the tub balanced and ready for use. All right, so we are the morning after we received the new hot tub, and as you can see, the water is nice and clear, which is fine, but it's there's nothing in it right now other than I did put some liquid bleach in there. So what I'm gonna do now, we've run the purge 5 times. The aqua clarity, after 24 hours, the amount of aqua clarity that I put in is for the most part gone. So I could run the jets now and a whole lot of nothing is gonna happen. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop in just a little bit of Ahh-Some, just some gel, not much. So there's, you know, got my Ahh-Some right there. Now I work with this all the time, so it doesn't bother me, but I know what I'm doing with regards to how much, but I would recommend putting on a pair of gloves. I'm just gonna drop a little bit of Ahh-Some right there into the water. And then we're gonna go ahead and turn the jets on. And we're gonna do our 6th and what I hope is the final purge on this new tub. So we can make sure that we've got every last bit of biofilm from the plumbing out, which I believe we do. I ran it late last night and a whole lot of nothing came out, but I'm gonna add just a little bit, and as you can see, it's foaming just a little bit. I only put a dish of Ahh-Some in there, but it will be enough. Even that little bit will be enough. If there's anything left in the plumbing system, we'll see it. So I'm gonna let this run for about 20 minutes and we'll come back and see how much we got. And maybe we're done and we can start the draining and refilling. So we're about 15 minutes into the sixth little purge here. You can see there's a little bit of stuff. It's kind of a fluorescent limey green. This is normal. This is indicative of the fact that we've had the water sitting overnight. So Ahh-Some / Aqua Clarity within the plumbing system really works at turning this into just a sludge type of stuff here. So that's all it is. Just a little bit left. This is next to nothing. There's a little spot over here. We've got nothing really floating on the foam. Most of the foam is nice and clear white. So I'm actually going to go ahead and wipe this up now while the jets are still running and see if anything else is there. If there's nothing else there, I would say we've got a pretty clean tub. All right, so we are now officially clean. Been running it now for about 45 minutes. We had a little bit come up, got a little bit of green stuff, but now we're getting nothing. I don't see anything. Nothing in the filter. So it took us about 24 hours of running Aqua Clarity through the system, and then I bumped it up yesterday with a couple extra ounces of Aqua Clarity, and then this morning probably a teaspoon of Ahh-Some gel, just to make sure we've got everything out until we still got some Ahh-Some in there as it's still foaming. So that tells me that if there's still Ahh-Some in the water working and there's nothing coalescing on the sides, we have a perfectly clean hot tub. So that's gonna end it for the video. I'll try to cut this down and piece it together so it's not super long, but just wanted to give everybody the idea and the method, I guess you could say, or not really the method. What I'm looking for here is the reality and the reason why you need to purge your hot tub right from the beginning. So now we're going to drain this, and then this is going to make my startup water so much easier as we move forward over the next day or so to get it all balanced up. So there you go. So you watched the video, you made it to the end, that's great, or you skipped all the way to this point. Either way, you cheated the system by skipping all the way, but nonetheless, when you do have some time, I do encourage you to go back and watch the video. As you saw, we took a day, 24 hours roughly, a little bit longer than that, to purge the new hot tub. And you saw in the video from where the tub was at the very beginning when we introduced the Aqua Clarity to the very end when we still had some Ahh-Some in the tub and nothing was coming out. That's the goal that we want to get to. You always want to get your purge done to the point that nothing is coming out. On brand new tubs, oftentimes this takes a little bit longer to do. It's not just 30 minutes and you're done. You want to make sure that your brand new tub is as clean as possible from the very beginning. Now, as you move forward with your ownership of the tub and enjoyment of the tubs, absolutely, your tub in 30 minutes, that's the one of the single greatest benefits of utilizing Ahh-Some is 30 minutes roughly, you can have your tub purged. Now, there's a lot of people out there who run Ahh-Some for 20 or 30 minutes and then let the tub sit for 20 or 30 minutes and then run it again for 30 minutes. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's people that run for 10 minutes off, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off. You can do it any way you want. Our main goal is to have Ahh-Some in your tub or Aqua Clarity in your tub running through the system to remove all of the biofilm that's there. So I told you if you stuck around, there'd be a nice little surprise. So on our website, we started selling value packs with our different products. So you get a grouping of products in one purchase, which are all products that you absolutely will need moving forward with your tub ownership. So because you watched the video and because you took the time to learn a little bit about how Ahh-Some and Aqua Clarity work, we are going to assist you in giving you a little bit of a discount. So use the code PURGE, P-U-R-G-E 2022. So PURGE 2022. You can put that into the, there's a little coupon section up on the website, and it's applicable for every single one of our products, not just for Aqua Clarity, not just for Ahh-Some, not just for the value packs. Utilize it for any and all products that are on the website. That is going to save you 10%, which again is not a ton, but hey, it's something. We want you to get Ahh-Some and Aqua Clarity in your hands. It is by far the single best product you can get for your hot tub to make all of the other stuff you put in your hot tub work more efficiently and effectively. Our goal at Ahh-Some is to make sure that you have the cleanest, healthiest water that you can possibly have, so that you can actually spend more time enjoying your hot tub and less time spending on trying to figure out why your water is cloudy or foamy or green or it smells or any one of a million different reasons why your water, for lack of a better term, sucks. Okay? So with that being said, I'm about done here. Purge 2022, go to our website. That is going to give you 10% off any one of our products that we've got. I encourage you to look at the value packs. It's got our filter cleaners, our cover cleaners, our spray cleaners rather. It's got the scum rays in that. It's got different sizes of Ahh-Some or the Aqua Clarity. Encourage you to look at it. As I always say at the end of every video, if you've got questions, concerns, comments, don't hesitate to reach out to me. All of our contact information is on our website at www.ahhsome.com. That's AHHSOME.com. Phone number, email, chat, send a smoke signal. We'll get it. We'll get back to you. Leave a comment below the video or a question below the video. We try to answer everything as quickly as we possibly can. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, everybody have a fantastic rest of your day. And regardless of where you live in this country, please get out there and enjoy the rest of the summer before fall and winter kicks in. All right? Actually, I love fall, so I want fall to get here. So I don't like winter though, and I'm up in North Dakota, so winter's not good. So enjoy the summer and the fall, but I'm certain that we'll have another video out sooner rather than later. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.